Well, me ma Mpensenpensenmu akwaba na afe yemfa command social so from the camp of the minority in parliament NDC Honorable Peter Yaokwache Aka, Member of Parliament Amenfi Central. Honorable Asumdwe Nkawana pay
on council
me ba cho bibia boko de
bibia anya boko
and dem bi na aka me so ya ba be
so ohwe atade tuntum ya be hye ya ya niema mienu imame aka ba bia yeah 22nd or the 3rd ebe no no account so second one ne enra assemble ne si parliament a yenuanom yi levy aka ye de hu kra to ho sebe atwede kakra ba ho na so ya ka mantie Ghana fo aka mantie of say yi levy na ebe ayi solve Ghana problems nyina enra on fa kwati kwan so kwa money so e dey pass yi levy no ti ama abiro abakese ba
and so kan ho na wo shetuntum yi yeah some
and the president or ba parliament abekasa
yeah
and a sign of process was say money ama ya dollar bia ko gina ama isikasem ayebasa petrol bia akwa yentumi ento wagu adwuma nyina banks ne ade nyina wagu wo na ye ho kire yen nti mahye atade e de ye protest kese e de akire president
Adom 106.3 for Honorable Peter Yaokwache Aka, a Member of Parliament, Amenfi Central, or minority home, a Ghana Brashibedjam, a main majority side from the camp of the NPP. Honorable Collins Admako Mensa, a MP for Efijakwa Brain of Honorable Asumdwe Nkawana pay.
Mina be man empom say.
Nyamiti ase. O banam nim say obe kra free you and adondo.
Said last time me no na see jama on TV so. You dey motivate your boys no. No so they made us proud.
It as well.
But no pay them ho ye pa.
Baby akoye wa mrashe bedwam.
Bibi aboko. Boni bi esi ho.
Ana wa she jesi nam nim say also be she tuntum aboa omo.
Tuntum say me maami a waka baby de me man yako en na bia me hye tuntum mama no na de o keka say banks egu but who say we
oh me banks na hold what they doso
egu
ba me ensa oh there be me go so save you
it is obi but say na now the banks dey nyina egu but me be say aya SDSSB ho
say bia ba bia no saving egu
nti en say save ho
so bizana
busano generally the salary by Anchor Bank
if you're genitable top
and no say bank egu so several banks isn't it banks banks egu hey nkanka wo omo ye hu say wo ya policy kakra indum the banks egu ya agro and the savings and loans do for the bank egu
alama ya ka de man wie na
Honorable I got the introduction in the one him say normal politics here and no be your parliament Asumdwe Nkawana
oza
Asumdwe Nkawana when be
ba makoma sa de bem
in fact Mpensenpensenmu no MPP NDC matter you know normal parliamentary proceedings they decide they say they want to work out. That is it's an option.
But someone na mo push ya check. Finally.
Yes.
Almost
at time your numbers no more. This time they didn't have the numbers. They know.
But the ambassador mo colleague back to ambulance mobile.
It's completely false.
Man from colleague behind to ambulance.
You was going to be yes ambulance. That's not true. In fact, it was not on kind agenda.
Because a honorable comfort do you guys like us or some mo colleague back to ambulance mobile.
It's not true.
And now, more than a standing by.
They didn't have the numbers. How many numbers?
Why not anyhow?
More numbers.
Ya muchiri.
Meba. And you mean American. And then they are ayarega.
About honorable Akanamoso.
The one shot by one.
Maybe sign somewhere 136.
136.
Yes.
We admit 136.
And I know almost you're saying.
Almost 136.
Yes. And then I'm working out.
Now stand by.
There been a standby no. There be ho. And then I mean to me be start question way. The standby no. More the money who standby no. So deal with your more chamber no more.
Who say answer about call through there you know. Obey your voice vote. Why a division? Near the end,
the voice vote we are. You can challenge the voice vote
exactly
by calling for division.
Exactly.
And then I want calling for division.
Division no. Nasa or the bar, you would have lost.
And yes, but at the end of the day, Montchainanka, ye bonipano, abobo efi ambulance, bano, evidence be mosia yanka, only you woman de nabanti,
sometimes no. Strategy now be it depends. Say na a bar say okay say ya. But strategy you think you don't know what the other man is thinking. And you would now be and they do this. It works out for you. So I think we didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
The area say ya check Ghana phone na say ye love against.
Okay.
And ya walk out.
Mate 11 ya betuche hon komo. Na ba afi ya share but honorable colleagues at Mpensenpensenmu right His Excellency the President did in a birthday first. Yes. Starting fiho.
Well, no idea. I mean share
yeah.
Of course, we are would die very special. Any person behind would die very special. Now on the because he's the president in it, we are not taking a national appearance because we are person manu official pa. And of course Enuas was very significant for him. We at 78 years. Empire the engineer was an ambition I am age, and then the strength still walking to pay in the Juma. Nomination. And of course Enua significantly he was in Tamale in the morning and Opanano called Tamale. Eco Commission the first ever interchange in the north. Very, very significant. When you say part of the Sino-Hydro deal, area about Umiamo, about Bemo Fufro, started here. And for it to be the first in the north, very, very significant because we've had a lot of leaders also from the north. And very colorful. We saw him then in the afternoon, it be passing 11, which is something that Abayano has been pushing for. And you also see the birthday and at the icing on the cake, and you the Black Stars. You see Hunjama last week. And the Omubo my na just say so yesterday was very, very memorable for the president. Now video about offer the coach of the Black Stars, so to Adom.
Yeah.
Now catch and say Oba Oman Dortmund Ghana.
Yeah.
Now catch and say he's made Ghana proud. And I made that because ocean tweets in a communication in Oman it's a Ghana victory. Near normal politics here. We are near victory for Nanado and that's a victory for MPP. For me, I think it's a Ghanaian victory. Now share the excitement you come and to tell who's a football so the emotions. Meaning can't be 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I feel no no shy.
Yeah.
Miss I'm sorry kakra. The boys is all I would say over there. My name no somra. I don't know what to say.
Oh yeah.
The tension. Yeah. And so you can imagine. You can imagine when the whistle. Referee blew whistle to end the game. That's the way a coach near the team man within 2 months, 3 months, you've qualified the team to the World Cup. Players most of them are new players. Your friend is Afenya Ajan, Felix Jan, no striker. Can you imagine the kind of excitement they went through? So you quite a war born, you could feel the importance of it, and sometimes you don't understand the significance of it, but say, and no, I say we should BBC, CNN, all the major media houses, Ghana. I think we're the first African country, any in term. So we're the first to qualify. And now DWTV, tweeting, everybody was tweeting. It also has its own positive side. We are just hoping, say, man, prepare very well. Of course, we should born on African Cup. Any day, this 2-leg qualifier. Technically, Utim said there's a vast difference between the two. Utim who say the new technical team now, they've done a yeoman's job. Again, this time around, I want to say, Kese Abai Momo Bibi. And said the usual you could feel said there was some quiet about it. Not just say, I believe so. Say Abai no they say let me congratulate the sports minister a new sports minister now about to chuck this feat in Wayadi. This is not the first time anyway, but I think it's very, very significant, especially when the last time the NTM qualified. This is very, very significant for us. And you know, and of course, the president was extremely excited and said, "You can say this by far his best birthday present." And you know, they do BBS, they're gonna phone you now.
Right.
Yeah, see the new and we wish the president well. We wish him good health.
Martin Midasibe, Honorable Collins Admakumensan can Member of Parliament F. Jakwa Brain North Abusia, wa joining a high Adom 106.3 FM. Latest form, your partner for life or Munkunyane Beto Bio. Latest form Munkunyane Che F. Ekoye. I'm finishing a very perfect 1-seater, 2-seater, 3-seater, L-shape sofa. Nina latest form as you Ubenya Bi Shadon so. The latest form in Dija our social media. And to Shano be under Dao. Honorable Peter Yakwachiaka, Member of Parliament. I'm Memphis Central and Rao Mampeni Edina Woda then also catch I'm on Mampeni.
Yo, we have catch as a wishing a happy birthday, but Yang Ghana for the Oma I will work say on his birthday, no Uncle Baya Diama I saw ye the bonnet of the my Yilevia a dear a hunchre near the Ebebre inti on ye essential all sisters near the no Ghana for us yesterday. I will hock a siena atoyeso. Yili of your deal here by brain. Sika Bossia Wabo or buy up to 340 billion. Over to 122. No different yen to own to mean pointing as I say, why we Ayana Yakesi. They say, Oma petrol, a shoot you aqua 10. First chronometer cab, I break the A, break the say 8 will be breaky. You break it 10 no, or my deal. Dollar. As we break it, may say Baumia, a fena you Kina or the coina, or say police or the Amawono, ye who be a walk, and may say Ubia and share $1 suma echo. Sanya may a year catasi sheni proya, and a breast waba, Name introduction make a juma egu. Nenia ma bonia ecoso, plainer or the Sika high, nor the tea a room, na ya hon chiri, na on mine. Na a 2 year and Kwana Akawon, Dink Akramai Ghana for a hochre. Say me crum for a year cocoa and a yeto, a cocoa na dria. Cocoa to cry at into Mintriaka. Yes, I will hookwa, oh, Yefita, Minia. Yes, I may Bob Srema Casem. Cocoa Kadinka Ota, we are Ukwa near Trio Cano, and then Ukwa will be a 1 month, 2 months, and Sunny be a Ojakra. Yellow soppy at the moment. Maya. Share Yakwain, media main coming chrome also as them. A year, Mahama also, or Bomodna, Takwa to I am free. Now a car from body or the Quasankregua or Yasankregua to and she. Nasa short Jenny, they take you best a 10 minutes, it will take you 1 hour 15 minutes. I will want to mean who a memoir a home for so. A day my and being my bossy. Make me a swab Bob Bosso or share a boss scandal or share.
But when you are a message out the moment penny on the birthday.
I mean, the man say on share no buying any legacy no into the bed there, but Nasa Neniagia. You ain't gonna afford it. I'm going to boom for 6 years no, and Yadia in Yaji. And Yama Bonnie out the Abijay, a bini. As I say, Monsam Trophy cry, Kanamunka. Now when you free somebody Mojuma, you share your message, Memo, and Casson, why you so conditions in a woman anymore, and I must hand your neighbor. I'm a swally, you coon, up to now you hoonipa, Okuno, as a president or ba Abekasa, I can once and back, and can bed day as you say, oh, a fedie, it's a trophy one I say no, me bed day with ye, may promise say, by next bed day no, near Chincroft. Up till now, oh, me and no crowd. Ya to about nipa na ya bobo mutuo ekumu who say president gina baby aboso da never na enya surprising wo me achichi won na say ayi kaka or dey ka free ayi or say dey fix the country surprisingly na wawu ya bia bonutuo ekuno wo mo ekwa demonstration so a na apolice fo so bia tu agu so enso akumbi all these things happen in this country. na say vomo ofura brochire ba ko ka asem na ya chi na tum o dem be 1 month and the culture of silence ne fear no eba Ghana for mu dey ntra oh yes ah wa bra owo opposition oh you free to do anything na never ba what is how kesi abeto yeso o kasa kura na ofi wachi o kasa na ofi wachi ye to sa dia bre
ana mo kwachi aka yenta so
the birthday no onhwe no onhwe de yi na o man ye matesa ye we said by next birthday no na sa ne ma bobosi oba mu ayedin kakra yi levi no so o se be ba so
11 there ba be kan wasem te quickly share Black Stars in the qualification man
Black Stars ya qualify yade a ye edi ma mani esan se Ghana ye passion edi football awiro ho a nka ene etoye so ma she black yi ni Ghana fo esu Black Stars no achichire ewire kakra Black Stars ana achichire ewire kakra na me bo oyi place na abaso normally se country no eniema nko yi a ayana e follow sportsmen ne oyi no so nti boy so buy ontumi nya sports laurel bia because 6 years no there's no single a year yet me akwaji nkuni because the pressure that a minus so na so sa ayi timi ni coach obaye no why something different o man hwe e Ghana e how ye wom ni amamu bonya president ene nkrofo ebu no man hwe no so o bu dedicate o mo say yammo modin na Ghana fo o bon sere kakra they sacrifice essentially one reason Americans say most of them are foreign based and most of them are first timers and you know they want to give something to Ghana ma yes you so all your Ghanaians then if things continue like this don't buy full Ghanaians America say on buy a corner for one share million belt mu na say if president ne apam for o ma biem a they will also get discouraged say ebiom bonus kura no ba bia minim de ebi be sro okay mu de monji wei ma mon dwi sika ho mon hwe the country is broke to say the finance minister kan no na monye kakre na mo ma enti Ghana anim mo yesa ne mo say president uko high expensive plane wa bra presidential plane si ho now high say no de mfatao oba high plane na nsuo edware egu ya so udware a na onkwala na eguase ha ye ho afo empa esim na utumi ya de opewo ayinmu na place yi eti ho mu hu sa na yemeya amanfo koka o na bia nipa no accidental no akowu obi ye we a edru sa na place yi
me da say
no de how kase
me da say bebre busia for honorable Peter ya kwachi aka member of parliament at Memphis Central na attending Kano Go TV love it Go TV at the prizes and also 69 Ghana cedis per offer away up till Ochina na nyina baby and to nyankoto Go TV abomoding and nekoto from 89 to 69 Ghana cedis and to ukra 69 Ghana cedis are with them to America Sisia na fe Go TV bomoding ekojo dia MTN everywhere you go where you saw MTN same for 5 10 15 20 years with them MTN our special offer edimao or mount 3 hours of MTN to MTN talk time free of charge obekasa for 3 hours abra yentil capre na MTN asiyama 1.5 gigabyte data now they are browsing IBBB online and tikoswa ne stay with MTN everywhere you go. Honorable colleagues Adom Mensa MP Figya Kwabre North member also first yes started Tamale interchange and sana ya bambra shebegwa menra the commissioning no na it is minim say sata na mo she parliament man lock him ho ezina mo mbese obi kura be pia kwatun so and na crucial mamo
of course typical of the NDC the introductory statement no so who the be on the fire who's had a very simple question say Black Stars akobobo a reading on making comments so president Gary will play now watompa and on the end oh hey Asamo Minya I was expecting you to stop him. We understand the question say Black Star akobobo a reading. His response is that president had to play northern person. What is the correlation between Black Star for winning and no president wato impressive playing?
Say no they cancel. As the players you know ebe hu say way air koswa o ma bembebu or they cancel.
instead of praising the players.
I hope so. Why,
instead of praising the players, praising the technical team. Me encourage you, Mono. What do your politics about the Frafra Ghana football?
I was okay. Now my mind interrupted because I praise the technical team. I praise the players. Oh my idea. No mind share in Yama Air Cost. Bonnie, I'm a bubble bossy. No more yam at the bomber Ghana for some 90 players have bomber.
See, it's not fair, sir. You see, because I don't want the person to call that side to respond to Nay. Because he will say, I don't know. Oh, me, you will chroma. Walk up, and this is the first time I go walk up. Then the Sika will play Mundako and Brazil now. Sika, yet the dollars go play. Yet the good play near 2 hours. You know, Gromho. A Cromania. That's our time, not players, no more, no foreign based players. Suleiman, no more brutally. 80% of the players were foreign based players. Said you all can say, see, only foreign based players. Yet, it's a good echo you. You do play Mukoi. We don't want to go to that level. Because we yes, then you mark the beauty of and they say then we say it was national in character. President tweeting now, it was national in character. Let's praise the boys from that level. Now Osha say now yes a president that impress play you want warrior players no consequence president impress play more ball. You do that then you why would one can say more kind wow me opinion wow okay now go
say who concentrate on okay and they say who highlight it
minia penny can say so president one year she. And so the topic that was here. We see Yanka flyover and I say
interchange
Yako Commission.
Yako won't be done here. Sure.
Who can say what's the president? Yes,
I said Mokasimo who acquire on my until what Yako Commission. What's the Tamale interchange? Say acquire why.
Debbie, I'm about Yako, but I'm so my planning now. They said they have done all the roads. I'm so my planning now.
I wish I'm right, yeah.
But still, we are still doing roads.
Topic. I'm going to fly over.
We are still doing roads. Who buy say? We say, oh, it's one of the topics for discussion.
Where you are there? Enter mining cost. Fly over.
Another Dwaso.
Fly over by a topic.
That is Circle Dubai topic.
Dubai, fly over.
I don't know what I want more comments on the
me whilst I was in Parliament, Kakra Adam sneaky too because it was live on Facebook. Kakra. It's a very colourful event. We share a handful because this is the first time in the north. It's a very historic and very, very significant. And to share a handful, well dressed in their regalia. Now, maybe share president now. Yeah, commission such a project on his birthday. Very, very significant. Yeah, better Abainasi. Don't forget, say we are part of the Sino Hydro deal. You're Dr. Baumia LED. You're Babem for Frono. And I'm so happy, say, at least we are seeing the fruits of that labor. It's becoming very clear for everybody to see. And of course, don't you know, the Americans remember the road ministry abaso because it was done according to plan and within time on the Maya and Pepe and on the way. And now the pictorial street light was so near the F. Say Yana Kabine etie. Uye Juma pa and a piano you push into my buying abaso. Remember the vice president abaso for leading this Sino Hydro deal. Of course, the OABR he does it on behalf of the president. Tiabo President Nabaso. The relevant ministry also lead the Emma project it me we also so Yabon Nabaso. Era Amakwata. And me assure say the president Eba Mashebe to talk about the state of the nation. And you maybe I mean your penny abobo bosui. It will be clear to all of us. Interest rate, exchange rate, or come once a minute. Yes, sure, the president will have time to inform Ghanaians. Maybe I could draw any measures will put in place to overturn some of these things. The last time we shared with TV, so okay, na finance minister the measures biaba, and about petrol 15 pesos no. Yeah, didn't come in 15 pesos the toden. And I remember some catcher say in the statement no. I buy a share MPA and the BDCs no in share. No almost all margins no on Monteso. The information I'm getting yesterday and they say Bank of Ghana new Meshia. There's been an agreement. It is likely said now it's not 15 pesos, but it's going to be 1 cedi, which is very, very significant. And you know, from 1st of April, no, say petrol can 8 cedis, it's likely says it's coming down to 7 cedis. That is a significant
per liter.
A very, very significant development. You can remember for more, but in the interim, no, I think it's a good move. Exchange rate, yes, it went above 8. But you say Bank of Ghana measures nearby, you know. But who say it has started dropping? It's been 7.8. Some are even saying 7.6. It you know once and also started air dropping. Now I'm hearing saying no, Russia and Ukraine there was talks. Almost started air in Como. In Como no mood in nature say they want to cease fire. What it means they say when world oil prices no started air dropping kakraka. With the stability in your city no and the world market prices air buffer. Any measures are binding a good for more. We're reducing the margins. No, I am confident. I say in the next month, na ye ba be simono petrol no ebe from and I'm sure the president ebe throw more light on that. Into Nominia yesterday was very, very significant. Into no that Tamalefosu nyina ase very, very colorful Bishia president. I'm sure say they are grateful to the president. Unza ban we buy there. The north no, there's been some very, very significant developments. And Tokoya Nesi for so many years. During the tenure of Nanado and Kasaka, I said this is going to be one of the significant moments of his presidency. In Tokwana, a walking in Abba form, and the side we so Tino, I'm sure the North will be grateful to the president. Now, a menu do almost also on Metredo and my party MPP.
Martin Melasebebre, Honorable Collins Adom Mensa, MPF Jakwa Brain North, Honorable Peter Yakwachiaka. I remember the commissioner of Tamale Interchange, at least the Sino Hydro project, you know, more raise a lot of concerns into your casse. On what me achieve we was some Obama Basso. Sir, I'm Faso.
Akukwa, Busma wouldn't join down. And Obabo we Abaso. We don't why a flyover. Is it something significant? They are comparing or say a bind biaba or Yefi or not ho. You have to be airport.
I'm talking about flyover.
I'm talking about. You can do everything. Now, Obinia airport hall. Mahama airport hall. You see university hall. And these things, no. Now, who can say here? Who fly over no? And a baby. It's a road.
I just want to clarify. Yeah. Me say this is the first of its kind.
Yeah.
In the north.
Obviously, your first time at OC airport.
So you can say it.
Obviously, your first time at OC university hall, and many other developments, roads are NDCI no. Why a flyover in a town? My you can't. With the loans are magic. Nasa and we have to show the whole country between their show. But we can talk of a rich hospital is here. We can talk of University of Ghana Medical Center. We can talk of Terminal 3. Judging the best airport in West Africa. Obina ye and we are muscle. Many University of Ghana Medical Center. Yes. You can see the vision. I am Poma Jaroma SA. State of the art. Which is the whole Africa, there's not a facility like that. One time, Israeli ambassador, any Bishai, make an Israeli Ghana a Friendship Association. Also, that building, the University of Ghana Medical Center, is a replica of one in Israel. But this one is much more better. He said it. Much better. We can mention projects here, ye schools. Schools. Ya twapiti. Oba district and hospitals, regional hospitals, uncountable. What the other chiefs compounds, uncountable. Count with your maye. And my you say, I dear must start a way and it's a flyover. Tell me, which other project must start a significant, must start in the movie? either say be a dear near yaji loan a dear dana or continue. That's all. I don't see anything peculiar and special about inaugurating a flyover. A president, a two-car alcohol, or inaugurating or a commission flyover. No, I don't see it. It's too mediocre. In my country like Ghana. Me as a papa. Na young queen. Fed your woody and money yakusi. Because I'm not idea can't answer.
But honorable, Yantaso. As I
one time,
and one who's here.
One time,
let me join the way and say, oh, time in my time about Sabia. What to me before with time, I said, you're way. I mean, they must account for all the money, how my and yet when I'm going to be accounted for the debtor, Modiacum. GDP ratio, to say, Bossia Yabo, and then Yesika, a war a mining mono. 80%. If you see that, when we were about 53, but we also on TV that. I say we can do all the propaganda, but if the fundamentals is wrong, the exchange rate will expose you. And the exchange rate, that is saying, that time okay, then no trimpo, and he mentioned say exchange rate in yet, and then. Oh, cry, I can't cry so. Try 8, and they say about 7.8, 7.8. Yeah, they. I'm not this if you so. Now 3.8. What quiet Chama 8 about 7.8? You are proud about that. And about me, he's running away from the economy. Never ye now, ye the digitalization. A minister or in charge of that. No, then Petro, Embra Musin, and Nayahi. And Petra attracting. Without that time, about 3 something. And attracting. These are the issues. Your person can present or address it. And no Boba can Sano Hydro flyover. Or address it these measures. Also, what Petro so 15 pesos. 15 pesos into your month's amount. But no cash or say information from first April.
Next week, or when every time they have something to lean on. Emra make na me Batman Bahanim bedding como 2000 a year on bar power. Na near master say a ding, say free SHS. Me bar several times. Unya Roda or say free SHS. Unya Shia say free SHS. Near my cost or say free SHS. Dollar free SHS. Petrol near one on say free SHS. Corruption crab boss oil near the idea no more Tony idea now comes a free SHS. A woman 2018 buy 2018 buy a COVID buy a pay. Oh no, muja free SHS no. The other can be a COVID in so many home for so. World Bank my iska, IMF my iska, and the crowd omucha kickback. A fear Nancy and IMF catcher say, and I World Bank say on my $4 million. Instead of 1 million, I'm declaring. Sika Ghana for 2 years, they have not accounted for it. You're from Parliament, they say they cannot account for it. Sputnik, and no crown no more Sputnik V, no $9 on by year $19. Look at the millions of dollars a illusion or I are from Parliament, they can account for it. President played your fire or boy who boss your body in idea sans in some money. You're from Parliament, I was a national security, they can account for it. And then would you live your best way a concert, you seek a good bottom to bottom. What could you do by Yama, na bet? Lows baby, won't me find your man ye. A fed ye live in a fed Yakobam. Uti or ya, a bay no, or con ya, a no, Usisia, a no, a bay, ye fet. Can afford ye fet. COVID by a man for churches cat, near a buying a baby families no. Well, sign the tax but 2 years so COVID tax. It never happened in any country. America tax no magic dano. And I must save woman to be Emma said to question them. Yeah, the bomb citizens contributing billions of cities. What me account for? Most of the tax but 2 years so EGG sika. Bola this of obiani fie or a zoom lion or Jew sika or Jew sika no of our bola. Zoo a buy a mass bola tax. Mojiji and a fee and many. So what is the justification? in collecting more money from us. COVID. So to quite and say, Ufra Brochile Bar, we get test one and Sunday off play no. Within 48 hours. I don't oh yeah test one. Yes, I'm off play no. Off play no 7 hours, 3 hours. Uber Drew Ghana. Near Sachu. Oh, you're foreigner. You do $150. Oh, you're Ghana. You do $50. You're from Parliament. Say, Omebu Wakunta. Say there be your name company. Could all just says cano. If you see, I'm a Ghana $1 million. At the time, I know my $7 million. And I know what if no accountability in the rich money more. And now I can't Black Stars once him. I can't a fly over now. I am once him. I can't say we are passing ye levy. Not in Yaji.
Now, sending I know correct.
Not any other papa.
And then I bet boy mine, Anna.
You live in Babuamino. Would be about Boy Yami.
And I will come in as a drink out.
Can you?
I said 11, I think, yeah, Basso, and you know, as some drink out. And I'll be tired, Quachiaka, member of Parliament and Memphis Central. Now, I was here, young faster, like I see, awake, drinking water, Weber call, talisman, Weber call, we care, my life, saying, yeah, my way. Cause no way. I'm gonna say I say, yeah, Mpensenpensenmu bro. Me didn't question Asempa high Adom 106.3 FM. Now to the big issue. E-levy, ejebo, enyabedu, efiejedum, enyajo, honorable callings, Ademako Mpensenpensenmu, e-levy, more pass here. They say, dear na Ghana for him.
Oh, and by God's grace, 11 pass here. Now the next stage said they mean your opinion, you know. And they say, amendment now, table office and putting it together. I'm of no on sign it before I be transmit the presidency. I'm a president, assigned to it. So president just saying we are not as a hemra, then the implementation can start. Already me aware say the telcos, any GRE on the collecting agents no more start preparations that waiting for Parliament to pass it.
About 11 and Ramo passing at what rate?
1.5.
1.5,
yes.
But what was
it has moved from 1.75 to 1.5. Already not telcos no. When you say telcos no, Vodafone, Tigo, Cash, and MTN. Vodafone there is zero. I'm on charge. But the other two no had communicated say 11 about they will reduce their charge on 1% to 0.75. It's already a 0.25 reduction on that end, and we see a reduction by about 1.5. It is a present me as we are not just the process no implementation the best start. So that is the next stage. Yeah, what's this year? And of course, any drama a course NDC for walked out from Parliament. It's part of the parliamentary process. This is not the first time we'll be walking out. When you walk out, it doesn't mean parliamentary business cannot continue. You know, as the speaker said, no, you put your question on you move question. So, question specifically to your question, the next stage you need the implementation.
Okay.
But that can only start. President has sent it to the bill and then we can start the implementation. One of the key things about being our discussion when you accountability. Among 4 people who say yes. The PC at one. They more a bar. My country is somebody acquaint. We say we do a you start. That is to create employment near the other. So once you've told us this, no, now my approving, no. The hope is the hope of Ghanaians. The implementation process, no, will be very very fair. And I can assure Obia OTM say, Abba is committed to that particular process. Because it's important. The person wants to see the Odisi, and I'm sure government is committed to that process. And to specify to your question, and that's the answer.
Okay.
Of course, Minia Penny, I can send the Ekakra. Of course, sometimes I don't expect him to say some of these things. Say kickbacks, World Bank by kickback. These are very strong words. Kickback is corruption.
Yeah.
And it is the whole Kenyan person which say World Bank scared by without any evidence. As a member of parliament, it's difficult. But any other person can say it.
But would declare the right amount to
the point I'm making is it is not fair for you to say kickback.
But it's also not fair. So when declare the exact amount.
I'm coming to the point.
Yeah.
You can question, you can ask, say, World Bank aka same way. Most of them kind of different. Can you reconcile the two? But you don't conclude, say, Wakuria, and that's what kick back with this kind of. When you do that, you are sending the wrong signal to the public.
No, but in the first place, to be sincere and to be fair to Ghanaians. So when you one CDA, I don't know, catch Ghana for 50 pesos. You give room for speculation.
He's a member of parliament. On the processes to trigger.
Oh, David.
He knows the processes.
No,
question. I say, sure. Can I say he knows the processes to trigger? That conclusion is too much because there are a lot of things I could have said.
But you should not even allow speculations in the first place.
Speculation in there, but not as a member of parliament.
Yes,
but he has a way. He knows where to go to trigger the processes.
But you see, you also have the opportunity to come and say,
I don't
what World Bank is saying. It's a lie. I don't have any
problem with that, and I'm sure, at the appropriate time, the finance minister will come to the chamber to present a report to us. But Onude, he's not allowed to speculate like that because we need the processes to follow, to trigger. Okay. I don't think it was a project, a hospital, University of Ghana. Beautiful hospital, Makoho. My idea. It's a very beautiful hospital. But it was not abandoned. He knows, say, Omufia 100%. He knows. In fact, before Mufia Bem, it has not been operationalized. The fact that it is now being operational to tell you, say, Aban way by and why abandon that project. He knows it.
But it took some demonstrations and some.
Whether it took demonstrations or not, this government did not abandon that project. He went ahead to complete it, and then it's operational. It wasn't abandoned. E-blocks here working. Only reporters come to the house. Will be able to question your house when my minister not answer. Project Omujayen, this government has continued. And this government has built more schools also. Me school precinct, me call also here. I went there, me who structures is go to all the elite schools because of the free SHS program. Because schools structures are about STEM yes school just last week President Enko Commission. So yes, you did your part, and I'm sure this government is also continuing. Hospitals, like I say, until which of the hospitals did they start in 2009 and complete in 2012? Hospitals are until they almost 30 years within almost first term, almost 30 years. All those major hospitals no more can. It took a span over two terms. And I make sure to say, even the UG hospital, it's exceeded even the 2 terms into a new government. So okay, one time which of them started into who compare to a government which is the 5th year of a particular government. That comparison is a little bit I can assure you.
But if you have a government or knowing very well, say, on to me see hospital within a year, telling you, say, I'll build a hospital within a year, that means the government is not being sincere.
Okay, I know. I think it's in reference to Agenda 111.
Sure.
That's it, yes. Government said he will build hospital in 18 months. That my knowledge of Agenda 111. From a start of the project. And the president was very clear. The language was very clear.
No.
Remember? I was there at the inauguration.
Okay, whatever.
And I'm on the health committee.
No, it wasn't about the inauguration. It's not about a COVID update that His Excellency said.
Oh, no.
And it was emphatic.
No. I'm referring to the Agenda 111 when it started, when he was commissioning the first projects. No. Say from the start, because most of the places, it has started. Time will be constituency be starting, they might be different from mine. And my 18 months will be different from somebody's 18 months. Because some of the land, there were issues with land tenure system. It will be started, but the point is that when you start within 18 months, you should complete. I think it's a noble idea. If say a buying way, it means every district be at Agenda 111, it means build 111 hospitals in each district. I think it's a very noble idea.
And is the assurance to Ghanaians, E-levy, you account for it?
Absolutely. that for me is, in fact, and no, Bill, during the consideration stage, there was a part of it, said GRA has to give a report to Parliament on revenues at ABBA, the amount that have been accrued, I think on a half-yearly basis or during the presentation of the media, to the House. GRA will be giving that update to the House. And when I say the House, it's to Ghanaians because they're representative of the people. So so that part of accountability in Woho. And for me in the media, I'm on that same level with you. Because the fact that I should condone anything. No. I'm also a citizen. It means so I'll keep pushing my own government to ensure that to be open about this. Because e-levy, come on, baby, it is a what this cano, not say will be called the crew who say I acquire. A man is sending crying. Says can it has been put to good use. So I will insist on that as a member of Parliament. I will insist on that. Say I want to see say projects now I buy cars or the bayeno is bearing fruit. That is the only way you can justify it. What can I say? So but after 2-3 years, 4 years, na say obi ehun ye bia wo dey scan here, then it becomes a challenge. And as a member of the government, I can assure you, say, members of the government, we are going to put our own government in check because people must see the results of their taxes or motia. That's one I can assure you on that.
Okay. Ante, me da say, Honorable, me da say bebre. Honorable Peter, I'm Bacho Bremer, yeah, 11.
Maybe I can say, Obi and me fa 5 years in fancy hospitals.
I didn't say that.
No, say Australia must start expanding over 2 terms.
Okay, about some 2 major hospitals. Exactly. Those big hospitals now will come. They were not done within a term.
Thanks for the correction.
Yeah.
Now, difference a woman say, Sikana or Ajino, and they are accounted for. If NDC transfer from Nkrumah's time to NDC, Bossy a boy 122 billion. And you 20 years are project. Even if it is 8 years, admit you say 8 years. The money in your GNO, it means we use it within that time. Once one G up to 340 billion. And you feel now about this Canada Quest Hospital 111. Let's obey we know. Nay, num a trillion or no. That is the difference. It's kind of you have not accounted for. And also, I'm support to a probe into the yield levy proceeds. Meaning, COVID-19 say health minister, Omra make account. Did they support us? Oman support. A fed the future in our support. You can't say for Yata Omra no more country how much a president spending on the flights. No, did they support us? I say a tax money. Did they support us?
But they gave you answers. Or more answers.
I say a security.
Yes, but security issue and why?
You can't say be a plane and then mum sika or spending. Can that be security? I mean, sika now spending. It's our right to know. Net your mouse sika. That's every time I say security. Then why are you coming for the money again? Say see a security. Na say Uber na be can say scan security nti ye levy no who account any ya. Do we have to accept that? No, it will not. Be as nti the omo Canadian ni nyina kwan fa so omo giske didi no. Ayade a omo dada. Amuni ayambra we ni so. Ye levy no. Enra de see parliament ho no na ya yoro ho. Menua ye levy de see na me ka kire we. Ye call parliament ho. Ye kwa ye hu say ye number no. Wo ma fa kwan bi so ayi nipa ba akwa firim. Eye question afirim. Ye 137. Ye yi ba akono ye be ye 136. And 136 no. Na omo so me 138. Adwasafo anyhow. And omo so 137. Na ba akon so yare a o takurade. And ono ni mu a 136. Na ye nyina 136 136. Na who say the ambulance supposedly yare for edem. And to see a two abandoned crana say a bad division. The man can be brought in a wheelchair or in a stretcher and come and present himself there.
Just a quick education. As members of parliament, say Mokwa, more sign it to be present.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, more present in our listing about. Listing up when who said now Honorable Kojokum Dean was so has been present.
Listen, and yet very efficient because we are better now. I know we have said they'll sign. The next day, you know, see a co-parliament. Then you remind the table officer, oh, I was here yesterday. This man saw me, but I was marked absent. Now why? Inti sa listing here. Won't mean fair no yet the people present. And I'd bet me top the beer. We call them refinum and sign. Next day you correct it. And the idea who say, Yandy, you account for all our people. 136. And now one more faculty council, I say not my shepherd, I call court that day. Nina strategy. That day now, ye cocoa to a baron, and I'm sure that man Nipano or court that day. Until baby and ye. Into 136 years short too. And almost so address a funny hole. And we could have gone in for it, go 138, but address a free 137. But Yarefona also opened a buy, you know. They say no, any two abana, it will be a exercise in futility. It's that you use another strategy. And the first reading, I said, Bill, you read it 3 times. First reading, second reading, third reading. First reading, normally, you buy, committee, almost about 2 and the buy. And you're unanimous. You're 2 about end this for you now to TI, war committee. And almost you know, at Tomai. It means they are in full support of the E levy. And yes, you are full disagreement with the E levy. It's almost chairman or casting vote.
Okay.
And all the trust were, let's say, almost a year.
Just to pass on this information, Honorable Collins and Malcolm also been home. And on adomonline.com, there is this story, as at 10:08 a.m. this morning, and 30th. You see, willing of ailing MP to Parliament for e-levy passage. Inside story, and the story I saw say Honorable Mpensenpensenmu, majority leader, are saying say yes. I mean, he arranged with the family people of the hospital Umbra chamber. So indeed, he was wheeled there.
Okay.
Now there's a mobile standing by, you know, the story that I'm reading. Okay, so let me quickly read the, you know, as a.
In case there's any other, but he was not in the chamber.
No, but I didn't say chamber, but it was on standby at the ambulance around the premises.
No, that's not true.
Okay, so
the ambulance next will be an ambulance. He was not in the ambulance.
Okay, so let me read the quotation so that they say Majority Leader of Mpensenpensenmu has confirmed the presence of ailing Ahanta West MP Ebenezer Kojokum in Parliament on Tuesday. Mr. Kum, who doubles as the chieftaincy minister, has for months been down with ill health. However, he was in the House on Tuesday to participate in proceedings for the passage of the electronic transaction levy e-levy bill. According to the Swami lawmaker, his colleague, despite his predicament, had expressed interest in being present when the passage of the bill is due. He decided long ago, and this is a quotation by Honorable Mpensenpensenmu. He decided long ago about this. So 3 days ago, I went to his house to have a discussion with him and asked if he will be able to come. And he told me he will, even though I warned him that we wouldn't want to risk his life. So we made arrangements and the family came to inspect. We asked that he goes to the clinic and come into the chamber once the proceeding begins. And that was exactly what happened. Okay. So it means that he came.
All right, he doesn't know.
He was there, yes. Exactly. So this is the inside story. So it's been confirmed. Yeah.
Even though it was unethical, say obi a sebi onya stroke na ni situation the tie no na ye hwi na ba.
No, but you are not the doctor. Say the doctor confirm is obey to me participate in the lawful duty.
Right.
I know yeah, you're sure.
Because say we don't want to go yare dey kura ni kwan say ye kan ho say obi abetuma yare. But to us yes strategy ni say so aba na so obeka ho a obaye 137. Yes you are 136. Because Oma Sheda I my nipa ba konko. Yes, you say personal. Then let us use their own against them. You move out. They will not have the quorum. Because quorum no 138. To say the Supreme Court a judge recently Supreme Court judge said nipa 138 ne betumi find enya quorum to work in parliament there. Also 137. Assuming say nipa de kra o yare ne baya. Yet 137 because Joseph was missing. And then ye call no. Na yes ye free ho. Nti ye debate we first one no. Ye debate only the Yelevina Oma passing war. We say no committee no and ye different ye we are ansan ya ba second reading ansan ya ba third reading and na ye ba je ade na tum no enti ye we first one na and minority leader can say we can't stay there to pass the year levy. It is strategically ye walk out. They are arguing say omo can more ye can question no na ye mu binum emfiri ho admit say ya admit impo say ne nyina emfiri ho a. Even though we have expressed the distance, we will not be part of it and we are working out. Who we are no way. And some amendments naba. Amendments, so why amendment we no? And so speaker be put to the question. So amendment na abano. You get to an into na magiatum. And so a different program altogether. And I don't know, maybe someone say, na ye wa na any ho. And some why amendment we no. What's up? Can say ye levina abano with all the amendment near dear no. Efe yem pass ya na wajatum. With all this process near wa. Enti court no rule say emra ye call court for ye pass budget no first time no 137 omo work out. And ye can say ya reject budget no. The next day no omo organize omo 138. 138 no and omo ko 2 year de ne guye ena Abdullahi e de court just Abdullahi or the court no Supreme Court they say answer na obenya quorum e de business no you have to be more than 137 your minimum 138 answer na what my business and here's your strategy is sadia if we move out you become 137 do you have the quorum to do business you didn't have. And January we had a press conference and ya court Supreme Court na bu asasem na no ya decide ya come on ya how they are going to judge this case. Some judge case here Ghanaians will know because the same scenario.
Okay.
The same scenario. Mo ye first reading, second reading, first reading no and na wo ho but we didn't stay for the conclusion for the answer. Wo say na ye mu binum aka ho ya ko ya chief admit me the main premier admit here no. What about the second reading? Amendment na ye no. Was anybody present? So if anybody was not present, you have the quorum to do that.
But honorable, there work can sipain in Parliament.
A sipain. And I make sure say, ye budget na ye reject ye no. Near 137. Now we work out, and I pass it. Based on what we did the next day, Speaker was not there. Your wife snap kumyum. Or cancer or no eka 138 of formu quorum. And my end year 137 no omu tugui. And the court no. Supreme Court they say business near na 137. Ye reject a budget no.
Yeah.
It was unlawful because we didn't form a quorum. And the rule say for business to begin in the house no, you have to be 138.
Okay, so it means must go back trying to prove say Oman for me quorum. But honorable Admakons, I think said the Okan is fair because if it's just like
first
what
of all, it's interesting. Also more court.
Yeah.
That's fine. Then we ever can my court process. My interest is then this is going to court. A few days ago, Supreme Court no more corner. They made a decision. Almost so power more Ghana. The same Supreme Court, no, and then they are running back to them.
But the court is not above criticism. Almost
see, and your criticism as if it a personal attack, and then you are going back to the same institution. The way you run it down our state institutions, it's a test case for us. And then they also will go back to the Supreme Court.
Well, I mean,
no, that's not the question.
Yeah, no question.
I also go Supreme Court. Who goes Supreme Court? Talk with interpretation. Obi did the by Supreme Court by Udio Matam. Would the Duke can go for Mombasa? Yeah, and their strategy just failed. It's as simple as that.
Media.
Yes, no, quickly. I mean quickly.
That's how I answer my question.
And don't know quickly, man. I don't see nothing.
Who are parliament? There's an issue of quorum. You raise that issue of quorum in the house, not at a press conference.
Okay.
What could say every other press conference? There was no quorum. Okay. You had an opportunity under Order 113 to have called for a division and challenge the voice vote.
Okay.
You ran out. Okay,
let's come back.
Yeah, I'm not going where you are now. That's where you are now.
The American budget now, they did not raise any quorum there because they were not there. 137 no, and they were not there to raise the quorum. And they all can and fakwemu. They were out next day and organize and buy. And said no was not lawful into a council. No. Where were they to raise the quorum? Into the same scenario. And I said, we were not there. No, passing the quorum. No. And if we are using the same thing, I could the same Supreme Court. I just said, who said so it's the same thing you pay one back. Until you put to the Supreme Court in a some situation. We know say a law and yet engineering. That's why I love engineering. I'm an engineer. Engineer will can't now go for engineer and now fit any so much. A bit my way, bet my way, or two and the way I share. Same problem of or by us, I copy mbra, obinya the writing or the asher dancer is only one. In law, Nantisa, the same thing I say no. But you argue my say, and that's why you're law now. Judges will be over 7. Yes,
Madam, I say, my pound.
They be a co-parliamentar. The votes and proceedings of the previous day in the back.
Yeah.
See, I need to know. Yeah. Be their sending Mrs. 8 of their members were absent.
Okay. Per the attendance, no.
8 of the members were absent.
Now, there is not. At the moment, members no more coin.
You just didn't have the numbers.
No.
Everybody was there.
No members no more.
We were all there. Don't believe him.
This is the official records of parliament. 8 of the members were absent. Whoever was there, I didn't go.
I was your former pound. Mami Fasidama, Honorable Peter Yaokwachi Aka, Member of Parliament at Memphis Central. Honorable Collins Ademako Mensa, Member of Parliament at Fijakwa Bray North. Madam Asibe Bray, Mpensenpensenmu Mobile. We wish you well. Welcome back to Brasha Bejemwa. For deliberations, we wish you well. Congratulations, Ghana Black Stars, for making us proud, indeed. And belated happy birthday, and come His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Thanks so much, DJ Awana, you are 05, Aisha Ibrahim, Emanuela Efriye, Kofi Hassan, Kocho Fojo, Joshua Tigo, your programs manager. Thank you so much for the message. AC Ohine, good morning and thank you so much. The general manager Adom Brands, Abdullah Awudu. Thank you so much, sir. Ankwanoma, yeah, to me, Yamreswa, it as well.